So, I feel like I was part of a social experiment today. And that's not to say that it was a bad thing. It's just to say that I feel like something just weird happened, like it was built to be that way or something. I don't know. It sounds complicated, but it's really not. What happened is I'm just hanging out in my class and it's 11:25, past my bedtime. I'm hanging out in class and this chick is sitting there and I'm like, "Yo, girl, girl, those pants are fine." And it's because she's wearing I forget what they're called, like hakama, the Japanese samurai pants where they're long and flowy and it's like a cascading waterfall of black fabric down your legs. She was wearing those and I really liked those. I eventually want to get a pair of those. So I verbalized that and I said, "Hey, those are cool pants. You should do that. That's nice. People like compliments." And she's like, "Oh yeah, cool, thanks." And then blah, blah, blah. We go through class, end up at lunchtime, and we're hanging out, and I get my food, and I'm sitting down and make a to-do list for the day, because I'm yeah, gonna get stuff done. Gonna be hot, baby, hot. And then she sits next to me. I'm like, "Okay, yeah, okay, well, we can do this, people, yeah." And she starts talking, and we just start chatting it up. Turns out she's a senior in the BFA program, right? Now, word on the street, the caterwauling on the sidewalks, as they say, is that a lot of people drop out of the school on their way up to senior year. And she had made it that far, and so far I hadn't really talked to any seniors in the BFA program. So I was like, "Yo, tell me everything." She's like, "I got this. I'm gonna tell you everything." So she started to freaking tell me everything. She was dropping opinions. She was dropping knowledge about teachers, and she was like, "Yeah, blah blah blah, all this stuff." And she's a cool chick. She's alright. She's cool, but she had a very jaded and bitter opinion of the school, which I can understand. She's been going there for 5 years, so you're eventually gonna find some things you don't like about something within 5 years. Now, what was weird though is that I don't want to say opinion, but that mindset sort of stuck with me for the rest of the day. It was kind of weird. It was like a taboo, because for the rest of the day I was just kind of just stewing in all the stuff that she had said earlier. So it was, I don't know. I feel like it was a good thing because I get to experience what it feels like to be completely hopeless. But it was also bad because I didn't get a lot of the homework done that I thought I was going to get done. So I'm hanging out on the computer, yeah, I'm gonna bust out my film essay. I'm gonna watch Citizen Kane. I'm gonna friggin' do my animation to fixes. It's all gonna be so crazy. And I ended up watching YouTube videos. So I don't know. It was like a mindset thing that she had given me this negative energy, man. And then I was just totally reciprocating it. And then everyone around me was just really getting hit by it. It was just terrible. But it was weird. When you have stuff planned out and you're gonna do stuff, but then you just don't feel like it. That's the worst. That I suffer from that so much. And also, while I was watching the movie, I twirled my beard. I don't know if you can see this, but it's one piece of hair out here, and that piece of hair goes down to here. So it's kind of weird, I wish the whole beard was all this length. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, ended up watching Citizen Kane after I tore myself away from watching Key and Peele and Freddie W. Role models, if you will. They swear a bit too much for me, but they're still funny. And freaking stinking, I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna watch Citizen Kane. I'm gonna press play, full screen, no distractions, go, go, go. And so I did that, and then I sat there for another 2 hours, because that's exactly how long the movie is. So it was actually a really good movie. I felt invested in it. I felt like I watched this man grow up and experienced what he experienced and watched how he grew, which is kind of what I want to happen here. Dude, whoa. But he just ended up really bad, and it was the moral of the story is that growing old makes you a terrible person. But it wasn't that, but it was something really close to that, and so that was also depressing. So now I just feel really and I'm gonna have to wake up early tomorrow. So my mindset at the moment is really just not cool, and I'd like to encourage you to not be like me and smile once in a while. So, really, in all complete honesty and seriousness, be a baller, shot caller, bounce off the walls, don't let people bring you down, go hard, go ham, go crazy. This is Sparta, and every other thing that I can't think of to say. So I'm gonna go to sleep, and you're gonna go and probably wake up and do stuff because you're a freaking European and across the pond from me, if you will. I'll skip stones right across over there and land on your doorstep. But yeah, anyways, I should go to sleep. So hope you have a wonderful day and do something cool. Let me know about it. Peace.